and welcome to another First Descendant video. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about a weapon that you need to get right now before it gets nerfed. It is the best weapon in the world right now, but I'm going to tell you how you actually make it the best weapon. I've seen a couple of videos talking about this particular weapon. Everybody tells you the weapon is good. Everybody tells you, but no one tells you how to make it powerful, how to make it OP. And I'm going to tell you guys exactly what you need to do that, make that happen. You only need 3 modules to make it super powerful and super OP. And we're going to go over that. So the first thing, guys, the weapon we're talking about is called the Tamer. Now, the Tamer, the reason it's such a good weapon is not only is it a rare weapon, right? So you don't have to worry about it being like, you know, a special gold weapon or anything like that. It's a weapon that you could easily farm, and it's really accessible not only at the early stages of the game, but also the late stages of the game. Super farmable. And one of the things I want to talk about is what you need to look at for whenever you get this weapon, because you want to invest in this weapon before it gets nerfed. Because if you're going to notice, a lot of people that are doing content are using this particular weapon. Now, the reason this weapon is so good is just look at the DPS value just alone without any mods, and also look at the fire attack value and the fire rate attack, and what is better than 100 rounds per magazine when you're shooting something, right? That's awesome. Now, the only downside of this weapon is its mobility, but if you're hip firing and moving along, you should be pretty good. This game does a really good job when it comes to hip firing, so that's good. So remember my video when I told you guys this is what you need to do to make weapons really powerful? Well, this is just gonna give you guys a quick rundown. There are 2 major things you need to focus on whenever you're looking at a weapon: the fire attack and the fire rate. These 2 combined make a very powerful weapon, but whenever you're looking for a tamer, there are specific stats that you want to look at when that tamer drops. And the first stat is you want to make sure that the fire attack modifier drops for you guys. So you want to make sure that at least one of these 4 stats that drops with a fire attack modifier that increases the fire attack, because that's going to make the base weapon even that much more powerful. So you're looking for any stats that drop with fire attack or any stats that drop with fire rate. That is what you're looking for whenever you're farming a tamer. So you want to make sure you farm the proper tamer, whether it be your lower level or higher level, because once you have that, this is what you're going to need to do to make it powerful. So this is what no one's telling you. So we're going to go over to the modules, and you're going to look at the DPS value here. When we look at the DPS value, you're going to see all its stats. But the main thing we want to look at is the fire attack and the fire rate. Okay, the rounds per minute doesn't really count, but the main thing we're looking for, guys, here is we are going to be looking for rifle reinforcement. So I'm going to show you guys what a normal one looks like. So if I apply this, it only boosted 17,000, right? We're going to equip that. Look at this big boost, guys. 45,000 from leveling this up. Now, you're going to want to make sure you level this up, because if you don't level this up, you're going to lose a lot. So this is 12%. This is 32%. This is what I would highly recommend if you have hypercharge. Invest it on this, because it's going to make any weapon super duper powerful. Okay, so rifle reinforcement is what you're going to need to do to boost this. So right off the bat, you guys are seeing right there, we went up already. We went up a lot, right? We went a ton. All right, so that is with bad stats right here. Okay, this is a weapon with bad stats. The next thing we're going to be looking at is the fire rate. Okay, so the fire rate here, if you guys see right here, if I put the fire rate right here, you're going to see it boost the base, the damage DPS to 13k, okay? But if you actually level this up, right? So if you level this up and you fully max this out, look at this, is a 50% increment, okay? So this is going to 25 from 8 to 25, big boost on your DPS right there. So as you see, guys, we're moving up a value. And the last one you want to make sure you get is the action and reaction, okay? This one is not fully leveled up. I haven't fully leveled this up. I need just 2 more points to level this bad boy up. But what this is going to allow you to do, it's going to allow you to boost it that much, guys. And this is not fully leveled up. Once this is fully leveled up, the fire attack is going to go to 60%. And it does help with the recoil, which is really, really good. And as you see right there, we went almost double the amount of damage the weapon is able to output just by applying these mods. And this is without me adding any additional mods or any module capacities here, because I still have 5 more to play around with here. So I could theoretically boost this up even further if I went ahead and added a module setting and added the capacity here to increase this to 70, or I could just find a different mod. For example, this reload time modifier and the firearm attack, which is one that's going to boost my DPS. So this is actually a pretty good one. because it's going to let me reload faster, and it's also going to give me that nice boost. So I'm going to apply that right there, and as you guys see here, it's a 6,000 boost. It's not that much, but it does help me with that reload. But eventually, when I fully max out and level the action reaction, I won't be able to put this in here. But with that being said, we're still getting a nice additional boost here with these bots. So that is how you make the best weapon currently right now in the game. You're probably going to want to make this before it actually gets nerfed. I don't know when it's going to get nerfed, and I don't know if it's actually going to get nerfed. My advice, if you're watching and any First Descendant mod or community members watching, do not nerf guns, buff the guns. That way it makes it even better. So I hope you guys are enjoying our First Descendant coverage. If you are doing the heat for you guys, drop a comment, drop a like, but most importantly, subscribe to the channel, turn those notifications, and we will be streaming, helping you guys complete more First Descendant content. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.